All right, I'm just going to rotate this microphone loudly and try to move it out of the way so you can see people's faces instead of a giant silver cylinder. Oh, okay. Hello and welcome, Internet. It is I, Kitty, the person who has been behind the scenes this whole time. We are joined here with somebody else with super cool hair, Razlo, game developer extraordinaire. He was in the last Supershow. He had a different game last time, and he's allowed on now because he can't seem to stop making games. So
Here's my problem.
Here he is.
One of my many.
This is an intervention.
Yeah.
No! The door's locked!
So do you want to kind of give people an idea of what it is that they're looking at with, like, you know, here's this kind of cool dinosaur here. There's a really cool painting. He doesn't have a box yet.
Yeah,
so
that's the painting of the box cover. I just don't have a finished box yet because I haven't done the Kickstarter yet for the game. So
he has no money.
Look forward to the Kickstarter. Or maybe I'll plug it at the beginning when you don't care, and then I'll plug it at the end.
Well, actually, I have links to throw into things.
The Kickstarter will be up right before PAX East.
Oh, yeah,
in April.
awesome.
So, but I've been showing the game off at conventions since the summer, so people who have been to any PAX since have had the option of seeing it. So it's just people in PAX East that didn't get a chance to see it yet, and we'll fix that.
Those losers.
In April. But the basic idea is you can see there's a bunch of naked dinosaurs here, as they were in nature. But as you know, the dinosaurs got wiped out. So in this game, mankind has resurrected the dinosaurs to have them battle each other, but they're trying to better prepare them for the different hazards that might come up in life to make it so they don't go extinct. The goal is for everyone to make their dinosaur survive and make everyone else's dinosaur re-extinct, and that's why it's called Re-Extinction.
Re-extinct.
And so everyone already, I did some setup here, everyone has their 3 heart tokens that represents the dinosaur's health. Everyone has their 7 defense or armor cards. The difference between this is it's like a card combat game, but unlike most card combat games, the defense cards are all things that your dinosaur physically wears. If you look on the corner of each card, except for that one right there, the corner of each card, it has a symbol that tells you what you're protected against with that piece of armor. So in that case, what she's showing right now, it protects from impact. You've got a little, tube around it.
Air's padding.
Yeah,
that counts.
Padding. In that case, that one protects from multiple things. It helps their brain because they can't hear anything coming in, anything that would hurt their mind. It has sound protection. They get their cool sunglasses on and everything. And the thing that we want to protect ourselves from here is an example right here of a hazard card. The hazard card, in this case, Creepy Bee Tummy Stings. It shows you in the corner where it attacks, in this case the torso, and it shows you that it does piercing damage. So if someone played that, then everyone would have to look to see if they had a way to protect themselves. If they didn't, they'd lose a heart. The only other rule is that there's certain pieces of armor, like you showed, that you had in your hand, that are actually physically hearts that you can put on your dinosaur in that area, like that there. So that works as like an extra heart container in that area. Any attack that hits that area, you're protected against, but unlike the rest of the armor, it immediately goes away, just like your heart containers would in that case.
It's like an extra heart.
So I'll go play first.
Everybody knows all my cards now.
I can only have up to 7 cards at a time. I start with 7. So I'm going to choose whether I want to pick up a hazard card or defense. The reason I'd want to pick up a defense maybe right now would be, let's say I got a bad draw and like I had all leg defense stuff.
All hats.
But like nothing to protect the rest of my dinosaurs. Unless like I was playing a really they'll never think to not attack my head. But in this case, I'm actually pretty good on my variety of defense. So I'm going to pick up a hazard card and see if I have a way to protect myself against it. I look at my cards that are applicable here. I don't have a way of defending, so I'm going to choose to discard one of my defense cards and keep that hazard card I just picked up. And so now it is Ben's turn.
I will also pick a defense card.
Oh, he's going defense.
Not because I don't already have the perfect defenses, but I wouldn't bother trying to attack me. So we discard face down.
Yeah. And in the finished game, there'll be a timer of some kind, either mechanical or not. that will make it so that every 2 minutes, if no one's played a hazard card in the field, that it goes off and whatever the top hazard card gets played. And that prevent people that just kind of like turtle and then like pick up defense cards.
No
and then-
turtles. This is
Right.
dinosaurs only.
Right.
And bang on the
And
table,
the
but there's a
order is
microphone.
Draw and then place one if you want on
Yeah,
your
if you're
dinosaur
able,
also.
you don't have to play something on your dinosaur, and the reason you don't want to just put all your defense cards on your dinosaur
That reveals
is
your
because you're
defenses.
revealing what you have. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
pretty
But
decent.
that's
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah.
This is a revealable. Make sure my neck lines up here. No
Yeah,
double
that's
chin on this
actually-
dinosaur.
Yeah. So, just to clarify, if you play some hazard, if
Yeah.
hazard gets played and it is something that he could normally have defended with a different hat,
Yeah.
would it have been a better move for him to actually have placed that hat, or can he reactively place this?
Everything's reactive. So whenever someone plays a hazard card, because you just look to see if you have something to defend against it, then you can play it.
And like if I played a hat that has a defense,
Right.
because everyone already saw my card.
Right.
If it works, do I take it off? Do I lose it?
No,
for
you don't
defending
lose it. You don't. You just discard it when you put a different thing in its place.
Yeah, only the heart containers. So
No stacking. No like going backwards. Like
You can't have multiple hats, but I'm an
No.
indie dev. I need multiple hats.
Stack them up.
All
Dinosaurs
right.
make bad indie devs.
I'm gonna be aggressive here. Let's see what. Oh my gosh!
So
What
now
do we
you wanna
have?
look, it shows you right there. If you put it up, just to show the crowd there,
Do-do,
it shows in the
this is
corner
what we
there. It
got.
does torso. It shows it does impact, and we actually know from her cards already that she can defend herself from that.
And it
So-
says here, child knee to the chest.
That's right.
Some very brave
that.
child is running up to dinosaurs.
He doesn't
and
know better.
kneeing them in the
Kid.
They're
Just
very
a dumb
clingy.
kid.
So now she's played that hazard card. She's gonna defend herself because she can. She puts her inner tube on her dinosaur, and now we're left scrambling.
So you all, like, per turn, that hazard is
Yeah.
happening now, so everybody takes actions.
Right.
You has no body?
It has no body to protect from the impact.
Okay.
Are there any questions in chat so far?
And
Dino.
Wondering like what kind of shaders you use for the
Yeah,
graphics.
the
The-
Oh,
for
so
the realistic graphics?
So with the so we'll put that into the discard. So with this game, the first game I made, Billionaire Banshee, I did all 8-bit NES style. Not really NES style. I made an NES box. So I was like, oh, I made a thing that's pixel art, that's 8-bit. I'll make an NES box. But I didn't follow any of the rules because it was a board game. I didn't follow any of the rules of like what an NES game could do.
Don't play that game if you have weak cheekbones.
Oh.
You laugh so much during that game.
Yeah.
But what happened is then I got the opportunity to make an NES version, which is still being made right now, and I had to redo all of the art for the entire game, even though it was already pixel art. So this one, I was like, just in case I have to make a Genesis version of Re-Extinction, I'm going to go in palette so this is accurate to what the Genesis can output, which is
Smart.
maybe the only board game that's accurate to what the Genesis can output. I don't know.
First indeed.
So I used a Gatling vest, so that child really regrets coming at me with his knee.
Oh
So
my.
I'm protected. He has a robotic torso, doesn't even feel it, and he took damage. So. All right, so now it's my turn. I'm going back to hazard card here.
You don't have to play it, you choose to. So you're like loading up right now.
Well, it's just that I don't have
potentially,
I could play, if I played a hazard card and I didn't have a defense card against it, I'm hurting myself. So it makes sense to hold on to it or discard it if you don't have a way to defend. And
Is there a way to regain hearts?
there's no way to regain hearts. You might have like alt rules down the line that allow
Just
that.
temporary hit points.
Are people trying to like find ways to make this more like a video game? Is that what's happening? Are we supposed to send our dinosaurs on adventures?
I got a medic
Fighting slimes? A medic, yeah. This one's the sniper, right there.
Sorry, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually, since people were mentioning the video game, I'm in the middle of doing a pitch for a video game version of this.
So you are actively trying to get this.
Yeah, I try to get everything. I try to get everything made into a video game if I can.
Are you going to do a full-length feature film too?
If
Oh.
someone comes to me and they want, I believe that this could work as a feature film. But
I have so many temporary hit points. I may be down one. But
here is a mock-up
I've got one on my
of
leg now.
what a
Whoa.
video game
I'm
version
gonna
of that you can,
bring that up a little closer.
would look like.
Doo-doo-doo.
You can see that there's a brontosaurus with a hard hat chainsaw.
Oh my gosh.
And the trainer seems a lot more confident about.
I just have to see
His
this myself for a
chances-
sec. Oh yeah, check out the smug look on
dinosaur's
the
a little-
blue-haired dude.
A little unsure about this battle.
That
as you
smug
can
look
see
on the
there.
blue-haired dude is just beautiful. I hope I'm-
Yeah.
Is it
so-
focusing well?
I think you can see it
It's good
enough.
enough.
But that's yeah. So
The troubles of
there's plans on how this would work as a video game if
And
I
you're-
get so lucky.
And your previous game, Billionaire Banshee, is currently becoming a video
Right,
game.
yeah.
So it's like really he is making video games. He's
Yeah.
just making physical games first.
Yeah, I came from video games. I was, 7.5 years, at a company called Harmonix that made
Oh,
Guitar
what?
Hero.
Harmonix?
I've heard
What's
of
that?
that
Yeah, I worked with Ben.
Yeah, and
there.
Ben over here will be showing off his game later too.
Yes,
They're
he's
both
just hands, I think, right now on the stream.
here. He's down here in the little corner. You
Oh,
guys
okay.
are both.
There's a part of the head. People saw that. All right, I think it's Kitty's turn.
Oh yes, indeed, it is my turn. I feel pretty safe, so I'm gonna just flip this over and see. Oh no!
Yeah, that's how you're playing. You're just.
I'm the wild card.
I would love that. You're just like, I'm playing it no matter what. When
Yeah.
I'm defended against it. So now we're
This
back to
is
another creepy tummy
the
stick.
tummy bee sting.
There'll be more.
Oh,
There's duplicates.
son
There
of
are
a
duplicates in this version because this is the prototype version that was unfinished. There'll be a lot more cards in the final version of the game, so you wouldn't have duplicates.
More
like
tummy
that.
stings, huh?
I have.
I am protected from it already.
You are protected from it.
I-
You've got that
I-
nice winter
And
vest.
so is Ben.
I
So
have
this
My
is like.
weak stomach.
and
So I lose this.
Yeah, you discard that.
And I have placed this, and I
And then
lose
you
this.
lose that because you took the hit.
Phew. That's what happens when you're the wild card, people.
Really? I didn't think you'd be able to defend against it, but there you go. All right, my turn.
I was
I'm
feeling
gonna
fairly
go
confident.
grab a defense card here. And
They
let's
know my stomach is weak. They're coming for it,
Mm-hmm.
even at random.
I can't defend myself against this, but I'm gonna just play it anyway. So this is an ice cream ankle biter.
Oh.
It's going to cause both cold and piercing damage. So to be protected from both of those.
I just want to show off
I
in
lose a
detail
heart.
this card that I have.
I will
This-
lose my.
Is two wolves strapped to
Temporary.
the dinosaur's feet.
If you can protect against one, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
because-
matter. You
Okay.
get protection from both.
These wolves,
Oh,
man.
wow.
Oh yeah.
Alex has gone through no damage thus
Whoa.
far.
Uh-huh. And I've been flipping cards over randomly too, so
All right.
So far,
Ben,
so
your
good.
turn.
Wolfpack
Alright,
feet.
I might need to go for this strategy.
wolf feet.
I-
Bam!
Wow.
It's,
Wow.
She's influenced everyone after her now. Now everyone's just being crazy.
I'm powerful.
So it's a brain attack to the brain, which is
Yeah, it's a
one of the
spooky
most-
ghost. It's a chili con phantasma.
Chili con phantasma.
Well, I will just lose my temper because I can't put something on top.
You
of my
might as
temporary.
well. Yeah, you have to get rid of whatever's underneath anyhow, so you might
For
as
some
well.
reason,
save
my
what you
strategy
have.
isn't working as well for me as it does for.
So I put a
Alex's
tinfoil hat
strategy.
on. I put a tinfoil hat on.
Oh,
I'm protected.
Nice move.
She's got shades and headphones. Not even bothered by. Doesn't even see the ghost.
Juju sore lost his health.
Juju Sore? Is that you? You named him. Calvin, how is chat holding up? Any questions? Okay,
That
just
was my
checking.
whole turn.
That was your.
Oh right.
We've got 2 dinosaurs down to 1 heart. I'm down to 2, and Alex has literally taken no damage.
Yeah, but I'm running out of cards, so I'm gonna have to start playing a little more safe and collecting some armor
I
here.
don't know what I should do. I need something for that belly, but I gotta get on the offensive here. I think.
You gave that away. That was I don't know what.
Is that 2
It's a
cards?
strange strategy.
Or is it just cut funny? Okay. They're prototype cards, so they're cut a little wonky.
Yeah.
Like you see the white line on the side there.
Yeah, that won't be that.
That they will look like real professional things
Yes.
when you're done.
If they don't, I'll be very upset.
I can't help but notice this nice kind of sci-fi grid happening
Yeah.
here. Are they actually real dinosaurs being
This
brought
is
back
really
to life?
happening. Yeah, they put
And
like a
they're just-
laser
Just to show
grid
it.
on
A
it
laser
to
One of my
grid?
favorites.
contain them when the battle
Oh,
starts.
it's a containment field.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
like
it's not
those
just 'cause I
tank
like-
feet.
Thank you.
80s laser grids.
Well, it
That's
could
definitely
be.
not it.
It helps me. It helps me traverse the laser grid terrain.
Oh, he's got tank feet.
I think this was actually the backdrop for my school photo one year.
That's what I'm going for. Yeah.
Every 80s
Dinosaurs-
kid ever.
This is the dinosaur school photo.
I
You
just
gotta dress
drew.
them up.
I just drew a card, so it's,
Okay.
it's
All right.
okay.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the hazard pool here, and you know what? Since we already had 1 mind attack and I'm already protected against it, I'm gonna play this.
Oh,
It's a convincing broom infomercial.
sweet
going to-
sweep.
It's the sweep. It's going to hurt anyone that can't resist the lure of the infomercial.
I am drawn right in.
I like that. That's a mind
To your
attack.
demise?
That is
To my demise.
beautiful.
Too many head and belly attacks for this dinosaur. He is re-extinct.
It's almost like you somehow figured out that was my weakness. Almost. And the dead
All
ones.
right, so we got two.
Down to the two of us.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun. So this will be like high speed death
Right, yeah, so your turn.
mode. I'm gonna take a card, play on the defensive. All I have to do is outlive him. Maybe.
But then you're not controlling which attacks come in.
That's true.
So that's the
But
gamble you're taking.
perhaps I
Okay.
needed some stuff. Okay, gosh. It's not like I'm playing against the game developer or anything.
It doesn't make me any better.
I know.
As
Well,
you
it
know.
could.
All
You
right,
know
all
a
right.
little more about what's inside the deck. Oh, that's actually a good question. Does like more knowledge of what's in the deck?
Yeah, I mean, like,
make you a better
yeah, I think
player?
that there would be people that would go to that level of it, of playing it enough to know, like, oh, wait a minute, like, he's wearing that piece of armor. I know there's only X amount of those types of armor in the game. I think that's, you know, I don't know if this game will ever have high-level play, but yeah, if there was high-level play of this, then definitely that would be a way to play it.
Fair enough. All right.
It's your turn.
So it's my turn. I'm gonna... I'll hold on to that one. I like the idea of being a little bit threatening. I'll hold on to this card.
Okay. I'm going to go right again to the houses. I keep trying to get one that I can...
Trying to
take
kill
real
me.
quick.
He's trying.
All right. I saw his tank treads. I was jealous of him.
Oh. You ripped him
Tank
off his
treads.
dead corpse.
Yeah, yeah.
Take his shoes.
That's right.
And the reason I'm doing that is that there's carelessly spilled toy bricks. If anyone stepped on a
Lego
Lego,
toy bricks.
you know the pain.
They've got sharp edges.
You knew the weakness of my puppies.
Right.
No,
Oh.
my heart.
Hurt.
Ow.
All right, your turn.
Fine. Gosh. See
Would
if
you
I
say
can
that was a
fight.
rough attack? Your dogs are barking?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm done.
All right, I'm going to go defense here.
Oh.
Okay, I get. Let's see. All right. I'm taking this out,
Ooh.
and I'm putting a heart container on my torso so
I
I'm protected
needed that
from
one.
everything.
Yeah.
That's the only one I was
And
missing.
it is a screechy train. It's going to make you nauseous.
Oh no, thank goodness I have these
Oh,
pillows to
block
protect
out
me.
the sound.
Behold, actually, I just want to show off my really cool character right now. Check him out. Look at that. Dog feet, cool headphones, and pillows wrapped around my waist. I'm the most stylish dinosaur.
Yeah, you have you make your dinosaur progressively dumber looking as you play the game.
I love how the face doesn't change expression, but based on the hats that you put on it,
Yeah,
he completely changes his
It's
like he looks like
somewhere-
he's jamming here and like he's just totally paranoid there.
it is like it's either him like furious, like confused, scared. Yeah, it is. It really does. Just it's like a really strange face.
Awesome.
It works with everything. All right, so it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm gonna go back
I
to
think.
the hazard well here.
Oh yeah, no wait, it's my turn.
Oh, right, 'cause
I
I
played
played.
that.
All right,
I just played a card
your
and it
turn.
threw me off.
Good.
This is what I'm doing. Oh, can I draw first?
Yeah.
Done. That works.
Oh,
Here.
okay. All right.
I'm gonna boombox you because I'm
Smart
obviously
move
super
because I
cool.
had the heart down. Obviously, if I had put something if I had something sound related, I would have played it rather than the heart than using that up. So you kind of knew that I'd be weak against this.
Perhaps.
So that was pretty smart. Or maybe you didn't think about that,
I
but
just-
that would be a way to think about it.
I just
And
played it because I saw he didn't have defense with his tinfoil hat. I don't know what I'm doing.
So now I'm
I'm
down
gonna
to
win.
one.
I'm gonna get him. I'm
All
gonna
right,
squish him with my
now
dog
it is
feet.
Truly my turn. All right, I can't play on this one. So, oh no, actually I can play on this one.
Ooh.
So I'm taking off the tinfoil hat. I'm giving my dinosaur laser eyes,
Laser eyes.
which protects his head, obviously.
Of course.
And you are about to be head bopped from Quills, the Too Cool Porcupine.
I just so happen to have like some Centurion level super cool headgear.
Bam-ba-da-bam.
All
I
right.
tried. That was good. That was really good.
You're
That was
so
close.
It protects such a small part of his head so well.
Quills, he zeroes in on the top of the head. It's his weakness.
Strength of
See,
its
I don't know what you have in your inventory, so there's like this chance that I could win by doing this, or I could just hurt myself and let you win.
Oh,
You gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
Should I do it, guys? What do you think? Oh wait, it's upside down. Look at this. I'm thinking we should do it, or maybe it's not upside down.
Hot
It was
fire
fine. Then.
chicken on my head.
Yeah, I would basically be throwing hot chickens on everybody, which is basically like chickens are the most related thing to dinosaurs right now. So it's basically throwing dead dinosaur bits at the re-extincted dinosaurs.
Because
I like it for the poetry of it, for the sheer poetry.
All right.
I have nothing to defend
And-
against it.
And I have nothing to defend against it either.
Whoa!
So,
Oh,
there you
yeah! Kitty wins!
so you won. You
Yay!
won that match. So we doing another round, or?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
sign
we've
up,
got
let's-
enough time. That was only like 20 minutes of
Okay,
playing a video
cool.
game, and then after that we'll do Cool Story is next, which is Ben's game. And he has a box
Yeah, I have
because
that.
Wow.
Sorry.
he's more organized than somebody. No. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I made the this prototype after, like 2 weeks or 2 weeks of working on it. So
Was that to pitch it to?
no, it's because I was
Potential
going to
publishers, or-
conventions.
Ah,
Yeah, so I was like, hey, it'd be cool if we had a prototype for this convention. I said, I agree, and so I made this up.
can you try and
For
get
that.
this zoomed into the thing more by bringing it down? I just had a realization that if we dropped this,
That would work.
it might improve the view for this particular game.
I'm impressed by like what you're able to put together in a relatively short amount of time.
Yeah, I pitched the game originally after 2 weeks of work, so it was fitting to make that.
Should I cover the camera?
I'd done like an index card version in 2 weeks and brought it to Toy Fair last year. And they got a publishing deal on like an index card version, and I was like, that's weird.
Maybe
You're
better to do it
working with
inside
like
the
the
web
same
cam
publishers
config. I
that
got it.
Yeah, for Billionaire Banshee, yeah.
so they kind of know what you're
Breaking
capable
Games is the publisher for this.
Are they good at breaking games?
They're good at breaking games into the market.
Oh,
Very on message.
I
Very
like
on
it.
message. They've never told me to
in
say
case
that.
anybody from Breaking Games is watching, you have a very good person
That's right.
in
talk
your
them up.
midst.
All right. And Ben actually had his, to further promote them, as I'm in the middle of doing it anyway. Ben's prototype was made by their print and play division. So if anyone ever has a board
Except to
game,
see that.
I'd recommend them. I recommended them to him. He seemed to like the work they did. They're a print and play division, so if you ever have a prototype for a board or card game or something that you want to get up and running in a more professional manner than going to Kinko's or something like that, I'd recommend using them. It's like really cheap. It's a 48-hour turnaround time. So even if you had like, oh man, it's Monday, I got a con this weekend, like even being that ill prepared, you could
Right.
still get something to play.
And they do some custom pieces too. Like
they do,
this
they
is
do a lot of really
pretty
custom,
cool.
custom things.
Yeah, I was really like thrilled with the quality of the product, and I mean the other reason I went with them is because I couldn't find a single other place that would do
It's kind of a ridiculous
custom
ask,
cut
right?
tiles. Yeah.
You can send your money, dear Breaking Games. You can send it right to Raslo here. He's
They just have to
awaiting a
sign
check.
they just have to sign my next game
there
for
you
this
go.
plug. That's all.
For this plug.
All right.
All right, let's get this game
So I'll have
going.
someone else go first. Actually, we'll have Katie go first since she won. And actually, we'll have Ben go first since he lost.
He lost first.
You lost
Actually,
first?
no, I guess we lost at the
Same
same
time.
Yeah, same
Okay.
round.
All right, whatever.
I just felt like
Rock,
you
paper,
lost.
scissors, you.
I just felt like you lost first.
I mean, he was hurt for the longest part of the game.
That's not how you win.
I'm gonna go more defensive this time.
He's putting, instead of discarding, he's putting it on there, which is totally valid.
I'm going to take a card from the last game here and
Oh,
Just
just
playing
throwing
it.
out
Shazam,
there.
Frostbody.
Torso
So
bodies.
it's a snowman fart. He's farting on your torso.
I have to
And that's
show this
very
because it's
chilly.
beautiful.
Very chilly.
Aiming upwards a little bit.
And it's going to
to
work
get
out
the
for me.
torso.
Yeah, that's
And
What
random.
happens to be defended against
I've got Kitty's pillows from last match.
my pillows.
I got the
And
cool Back to
I
the Future vest.
am not able
Nice.
to, I don't know anything to
Get
keep myself
down.
warm.
I have a heart. It's sharp.
All right, so
Alive.
yeah, I'm out.
Cold farts. that was Ben's turn.
That was my turn.
Oh no,
Yes,
that's
yep.
right. You guys were discussing. I thought somebody else. I'm gonna play it a little safer.
And it's 7 cards in your hand
Check
at any
this
given time,
first.
right?
Yeah.
No more, no less. But-
There are less.
And-
That's one thing
No
a lot of
more.
people ask is,
Yeah.
do I have to? No, and that's part of the thing that kind of puts you at a disadvantage when you make a big
Quick
play
flip
where you're
that.
putting down a hazard, you're putting down a defense. Now you're 2 down, and if that happens enough rounds in a row, now you're sitting there with like 2 or 3 cards, and
Yeah,
so you're
absolutely.
more open for an attack.
Oh. I don't have to discard at least. I'm good. I'm not
Okay.
doing. I'm not putting anything
Alright, I'm
down.
gonna go hazard again, even though playing aggressively didn't do much for me last time. And I'm not able to play a card, so I'm just going to wait. Your turn, Ben.
I feel good with how things are going. I might pull a hazard this time and then pass the turn.
I will be up.
So, right now you said this was a couple of weeks worth of,
Yeah.
of work. How much more content have you added? to
So
it?
there's 70 defense cards as of right now. I mean, there'll be stretch goals and things as there typically is in a Kickstarter, but there'll be 70 defense cards or armor cards, and there'll be 30 hazard cards. So
Awesome.
and we'll see where we go from there.
Do we get a sneak preview of anything? Not preview, but like a teaser.
If you
as
go
far as-
if you go onto the Re-Extinction page on Facebook, I regularly put up, or if you follow me on Twitter on @Razlo, I regularly put up, my progress on my games I'm working on. I'm not good at keeping secrets, on my own stuff anyway. When I sign an NDA, I'm very good at keeping a
I'm
secret.
kind of excited to see what the backers add to the game, too.
Yeah.
As
But
always.
one of the last ones I did was a hazard called Heartbreak, and it shows like a
I
pretty
drew a defense card,
schoolboy
sorry.
with a dinosaur in a schoolgirl uniform crying in the background,
Oh,
and it
jeez.
hurts your dinosaur's chest, for piercing, and hurts their mind. So, okay, so we got the ice cream ankle biter back out. That's a
I
rough
still have the
card.
foot dogs.
Those foot dogs.
Those foot dogs.
Bye.
Oh no! Magic foot dogs! Whatever will we do?
Well, one of us
We
is going to
can't
have
go
to
to the
change.
same party now.
and that's something that wouldn't be able to happen in the final game, but
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something to
there
definitely
wouldn't be any, there
specify.
wouldn't be any duplicates.
Every
like that.
single piece of armor
There would be
unique.
duplicate hazards, there won't be duplicate defense, but for the sake of not having to constantly reshuffle for this game, we're playing full 4 people. There's a lot of cards that gets used. So I took damage
I
again.
also took damage.
That was my attack
Actually,
card,
no,
so
I
it's your
took
turn.
damage the first time, so I gotta use it again, so. Yeah, I'm down to just
He's
one.
trying to
Was
cheat.
that?
That was
No.
Alex's
Oh,
turn.
so it's
Yes,
okay.
so it's your turn
Okay.
to assault or get
I'm gonna
more
try
clothes.
the hazard again here. I just keep.
So you could call this like fashion dinosaur or anything, really.
Yeah.
But Re-Extinction is a great name.
Okay, so I'm going with the
I feel like I could
extra
go
heart container on the head.
shopping.
And I am going back to the convincing broom infomercial.
Oh.
So it's going to do mind attack to your dinosaur.
It's going to attempt to, but I've been up all night crafting this sweet tinfoil helmet.
Oh, really? Did you get it from the same Pinterest board that I found in my
Now one of us is going to have to change.
Maybe next round. All right. So you have.
I have
nothing?
to take damage,
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So Ben this time.
Well armored.
I
did
lost
much
my
better at
headphones.
this point.
I've been using a bunch of cards though, so I'm gonna go back on Pinterest
Okay.
and see what else.
Going on the offensive, but strategically. One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Yeah, I should team up with a fashion line.
Yeah,
Maybe get like some
seriously.
FUBU clothes or something for these
Mhm.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, some like Arctic North label on the whatever they're
Yeah,
called.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to hold on to it.
A little hard to get a
As long as I
label
make it around
onto
and around.
16-bit art.
You could
Must be
cheat
the
for
tag
like
on there.
$100,000. You can cheat a little.
Alex,
Yeah.
you can go.
Oh, it's my turn. I need the things. Okay, I pass.
Okay, and I'm still trying to get.
You have a naked dinosaur.
I know. It's upsetting. So I'm gonna put this on my dinosaur so he's got, a nice
I don't think I've seen that.
heat hood
That's
Has-
awesome.
Hazmat
Good luck.
suit.
and
That's
hot
awesome.
fryer chickens back out,
Uh-oh.
splashing down on people's heads.
Head fires.
I happen to go to the same hazmat suit
I love
store
how
as
we're
you.
Both are wearing the same hats here.
I've got a nice pack for that.
Oh, there
I
you
look like
go.
a sick dinosaur right now.
You're wrapped in pillows.
Maybe he's coughing. See, now it looks like he's coughing.
Yeah.
He's whatever you want him to be doing.
It's beautiful.
That was your turn.
Yeah.
All right, I need to stock up more.
Wow.
I don't know.
He had the 4 hearts for a while, for so long. He's trying to play very defensively.
I felt like strong at a certain point in the last game, and then all of a sudden I just like plummeted.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
this time,
Defensive?
not taking chances.
And that's just great news. Now, I can't put down a defensive card and then a hazard
Yes, you
card. I
can.
can. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. So I'm going to give myself some.
Oh, he's
Hot
got
foot.
resistant booties
And
on.
you might know what's coming next. Then it's my favorite card, the Boiling River of Taco Meat.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
our
goodness.
dinosaurs have to cross a boiling river of taco meat.
That is exactly what 8-bit taco meat would look like, too.
And I am
Beautiful job.
unable to cross this.
Oh, no.
I fall.
So it's gonna hurt my dogs, but I'm going to put a heart container on my feet so that it will get spent instead of one of my actual heart containers.
Nice moves.
My dogs get so distracted with the taco meat that I don't even, like, there's just, I got nothing.
It's unfortunate they couldn't eat the whole
I
river.
know, yeah, they tried.
It was like burning mouth. They thought it had a bad having a whole dinosaur on their back.
And that was Scott.
They have it rough.
See if I can.
They add a lot to the game, though. I think that was like one of the first images I saw
Yeah.
on Twitter when you were posting
There's
it.
going to be labels for the at least on the English versions, because there's going to be international versions, be an English version. International versions aren't going to have any flavor text describing the items, so that they can work for multiple languages.
That's
The
smart.
English versions though will have so it'll say like rabid coyote shoes.
Rabid coyote shoes. So those are specifically rabid
They're
coyotes.
specifically, as you can see, there's
Look
drool
at-
coming out.
Behold
They're
on their
losing their
mouths.
minds.
Yeah,
They're not just upset about being stepped on by a giant
No,
dinosaur.
no.
It's actually they're drooling because they're rabid.
I think
Yeah.
it was like last summer or so. You
Yeah.
were like posting some pictures on
Yeah.
Twitter of like of dinosaurs, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know what that's about. But then I saw the rabid coyote shoes, and that was like when the idea became like real to me. Like that was when I really started to like understand that as a product.
That's when this, as a
Come on,
product,
yeah, guys,
those
this is
rabid
gonna work,
coyote
those
shoes.
rabid coyote
Okay, I'm on
shoes.
board. I
Yeah,
still
the-
don't know how all the rules work, but I was
Yeah,
on
as
board.
I went further in, on with the rabid coyote shoes was one of the later ones, but some of the later items that you can put on your dinosaur that I can't put are very ridiculous. As you can see in
Oh
the
my gosh,
box
bunny
cover.
slippers!
Crossover. Crossover.
Yes,
sounds
that is-
Oh wait, they're not bunnies.
They're billionaire banshee
yeah.
slippers that
a little both.
I was like, why are the
cross-promotion.
ears green? But that
Yeah.
makes the main character that is kind of like you
Yeah, that's
in Billionaire Banshee has green
genderless
hair.
mascot.
I will go hazard again.
That's great. They're like the Freudian slippers, except the Billionaire Banshee. Does he have a name? The you character? Did you ever like kind of name him in your
I
mind?
didn't because
All right.
Or
it's
her.
hard to
It's
come up
gonna
with
work
a
out
name
for us, guys.
something genderless, and you want to apply to whoever is.
Now that the Taco River
Right.
is gone, we are going to
I
throw
wonder if
out
some names that
some
you can use for both.
sharp bricks on the ground.
No, not the bricks.
Oh.
And
My
I'm going to
dinosaur's
protect myself
not
with a pair of scuba
Protected
flippers.
from scuba flippers.
Well, you could like kick them out of the way. There's a whole bunch of ways you can.
Oh
just-
no!
How it turns.
No!
Alex and I were in
No!
towards the end last time. First one's out this time.
Luck of the draw.
I'm going after their feet this time. I don't know if you guys are noticing my stats.
Attack their feet.
Well, my counter strategy will of course be to draw a bunch of feet cards.
Naturally.
I have too many cards though, so I have to
Discard.
discard.
Or play, or put one on your dino. There's one better.
Yeah, so shall we upgrade or maybe I'll just I feel like this might be my last turn of the game, but I'll just discard
Okay.
and then pass turn.
Now he could get really bold here if he's
Just flip it.
because he has 2 hearts. So if he really was just like, I'm so convinced that Ben doesn't have something to defend himself, he could use that.
I could do that.
But he might want to play it safe because you can lose 2 hearts pretty quickly.
Depends on how much time we have. I will hang on you.
Okay.
So when do you think the Kickstarter for this will be going up?
So it'll be up right before
You said
PAX East.
for
yeah.
PAX East, so like another month.
Probably
and a
like yeah,
half?
probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks at the most, probably
Oh,
before PAX
before-
East.
So that makes sense. You'd want to have it running during PAX East,
Without
of
having
course.
starting during PAX East because
Right,
you're at a
'cause that's
convention.
chaos, and yeah, you're gonna.
I would
wanna,
recommend no one starting a Kickstarter while you're at a convention.
Yeah, don't launch a Kickstarter at a convention because that's oh my
But
goodness.
having one going while you're at a convention so you can promote it,
Yeah,
works out well.
yeah, that
I did
makes
that for
a lot of
Billionaire
sense.
Banshee.
And that
and
worked well
worked
too.
out well, yeah.
Yeah.
And some people will, I think there's a lot of people that don't, really. I originally wasn't going to do a Kickstarter for this game
Yeah.
because I already had the publishing deal, like I was telling you.
A screechy
Um,
train approaches. Impact to your belly. My
But-
pillow's guarding.
So then, is it more like
So
a?
the reason behind it is I was in.
Ooh,
As
reflective
we-
stomach.
Yes.
I had a lot of
Nice move, nice
fans
move.
say there's a lot of people who only buy games on Kickstarter.
Oh, that's true.
You have a built-in audience on this platform.
Right, you've got your
He
pre-existing.
basically was
backers.
like, "You're a
It's
dummy.
it's
What are you
okay.
doing? Like,
All right.
your community's
back
there.
to
People want to be involved in the development of the game."
People are gonna want to be able to suggest outfits.
Right,
I know
right.
I have like 100 in my mind,
Yeah.
but I'm like, oh, but what
So
about a
it's like-
giant rubber ducky suit?
Your mirrors are just not fashionable, good sir.
Uh-oh. They're getting really
So,
heated over
yeah,
here.
so he's
Well,
getting
it's a good thing I brought my princess dress.
I actually cannot defend against that.
Oh no!
But I've got this guy hanging
Oh.
out.
Oh,
Cha-cha.
wow.
So that'll take that.
You
and
lost
that,
your
correct?
pillows.
Yes.
You look slightly less under the weather now.
And one thing that I want to have as a stretch goal, as you can see, you're kind of like have to fiddle a little bit right now. Is
I
like,
kind of like it
I
dancing.
want to have like optional like stretch goal like grooves,
Oh.
so that you can just kind of slide in each piece.
Oh.
So it just like kind of attaches to the board and make it
Nice.
so that it's really easy to slide stuff in.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that there's always things you want to add
It's
to
all
a
a
game
money
to make
factor
it better.
too.
But it's like
yeah.
obviously the game's playable without it, but if we can get enough money that we can actually print it and put that in the box, that it
It's nice to have
really
like
the price.
it's nice to
I'm-
have like a strong like physicality to your games.
Yeah.
Like games that just feel good in your
Yeah,
hands.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know why you're still on train tracks. And here comes another one.
Oh jeez.
wow.
Get
And
off
I
the tracks.
have taken your mirrors while you were not looking, and you changed into your dress.
Oh,
I insulted your mirrors.
I think that's illegal, but it is effective.
Oh, and
Nice.
Scott wins!
Oh,
Congratulations!
The next move was going to be the Taco River again.
He was so aggressive.
I was.
so aggressive. this game.
I learned from my last round.
Yeah. And Ben was more careful, and both of you lasted longer than Razlo and I.
Yeah.
So. Oh, Calvin, you're amazing. I got gold.
So that is Re-Extinction.
Yes. If you want to dash over there and type your Twitter account
Sure.
and have people follow you, because I think that sounds like
Well,
a really good
I would
way,
say
or
it's
a
at
game you
Razlo.
fun.
It's at Razlo.
Razlo.
Were there any-
Yeah.
Were there any that you wanted to show off as far as
Yeah, let's
cards
see
go?
if there's any.
We can make a
anything
couple
we
of,
didn't get to. That's
Here,
you got
Let's
let's take the
stale
cam
grandma
first.
smell.
Oh, still grandma's great.
Stale grandmas.
Oh, lawnmower feet.
Yeah, the lawnmower feed's pretty good.
That'll take care of your Legos.
Look at these fancy
But you
dinosaurs,
could always
people.
put the robot feet on. I haven't seen the robot head yet. The robot
there's
dino head is
There's a
full
robot head.
outfits for
Yeah,
each
let
of
me-
these. It's not just a section; it's every single
Like,
piece.
if you run out of tinfoil, I guess that's
Let me
okay.
find
But
the
you could
robot.
go for
Here
the
you
full.
go.
I'm taking you guys on a really horrible camera trip, but oh my gosh, look at its tongue! Guys, look at its face!
That's one of-
Oh, look at that! All right, I'm putting the camera back. I'm sorry, internet. That was probably uncomfortable.
Stop moving their viewport.
I know.
Their viewport into the world.
The thing I like about this game is that like the rules take like 2 seconds to explain, right?
Right.
But then it's one of the sort of things that like you have to play it to feel it, but like the like strategic depth
Yeah.
feels a lot like deeper. Like it
Right.
feels like there's a lot more to it.
And
Yeah.
you're like dressing up dinosaurs,
Right.
but there's definitely strategy
Right.
to it.
Yeah,
There's,
you're like, I
it's-
want Magic the Gathering to be less complicated and be about dressing up dinosaurs. Then this is the game for you.
Great age range too, I'm sure.
Oh.
Like you
That was-
could,
yeah,
you could
that was
absolutely
a-
play this with your kids and have
Yeah,
a
that
great
was a
time.
conscious decision. Billionaire Banshee my previous game is definitely not all ages.
Oh no.
There's a lot of
There's a
sex-based-
BDSM bear on the
Yeah.
back of half the cards
Right.
or something.
Yeah, BDSM bear shirt now available.
Oh, nice! Really?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
But so this one, I could have gone the road of having a T-Rex with a strap on or something like that.
Oh,
but I
geez.
was like, you know what?
Keep it G-rated.
Maybe that's not necessary.
Impact
Maybe the
resistant
world
stomach
doesn't-
stat.
But you know what? If I get a lot of feedback on the Kickstarter or something that's something people want, then maybe
Right.
I could make if people are like, I really need my dinosaur dress-up car comic game to be not safe for work, then maybe I could go that route. I'm not against it.
Expansions,
Yeah.
yes.
There you go.
Like a lot
Alright.
of games will have basically essentially the same game, but like a themed version.
Right, it would just be like an extra pack you just throw in there, so you wouldn't have to get a whole different game.
Ignore